Hey, it's me, Ryan. It's been a while since I've broadcasted. Um, so tonight it's 10 o'clock. I haven't been able to do it because Zach Cohen has been over for like the past 2, 3 days. And what I'm doing tonight is, since 2010 is about to end in about a week or two, I'm doing my top 10 albums of 2010. And so, yeah, here's the below show. Okay, number 10. Now, all of these are personally, my opinion, not media, TV, radio, etc., etc. I don't listen to that. I listen to what's on my iPod that I can't find at the moment. And that would be number 10, My Ticket Home, The Opportunity to Be. The album is real. Their sound is a lot similar to Attack Attack and that type of genre, techno, screamo type stuff. I normally don't listen to a lot of screamo, but I just thought the album was well put together. The sound was great, and they ended it with a very good acoustic, which is just self-titled by the album. And my number 9 would have to be Avenged Sevenfold, Nightmare. Now, last year, December 28th, we lost a very good musician, Jimmy Sullivan, who was the drummer of this band. I'm not 100% sure how they put the album together after his loss, but overall, I thought the album was very good. I thought they evened it out perfect with piano and guitar, and I think Matt and the rest of them did a very good job on sound. Now, Carnifex is my number 8. Their album Hell Chose Me. Carnifex is very darker deathcore type sound. Not many people like it. A few of my friends, a few people I know here and there like it. It's not very popular, I guess you could say, but I just thought the album was real original. I think it has very good quality. The sound is good. I love the guitars, the drum beats, everything. And overall, I thought it was a good album. Now, my number 7 is a very, very talented band, Chiodos, with their album Illuminato. Illumi Audio, or however, I don't know how to pronounce it, but Chiodos has a unique sound. Most people don't think they scream, people that don't listen to the band, but in fact they do scream quite often. Which Illuminato was a very acoustic more of, kind of like their last album, which I can't remember the name of it at the moment. And I just thought the album was good. I love Chiodos, hands down, very good band. My number 6, Miss May I, Monument. Miss May I is up there with Carnifex, but not so much. They're kind of in the middle of my Ticket Home and Carnifex. They have a screamo type sound, but they also keep it real heavy. And I really like how they are able to keep things together very good. I think they're a very good band too. My number 5 is a very good band. I've listened to them since I could speak. Fantastic. I didn't even know this album came out until I downloaded it for free. So I downloaded it off the internet, and which would have to be the band Jimmy Eat World with Invented. Invented is not like most of Jimmy Eat World's albums. Most of their albums is very fast paced, quick. Let's get it over. It's very quick paced. Jimmy Eat World is a lot. Their whole sound has been very quick paced for the past 5, 6 years. But Invented is a whole new sound, with a whole new level. It starts with just real original, and it ends with a fantastic acoustic. The acoustic comes into a guitar solo, and I just thought that was with their song Invented, which I just thought the album was very good too. And then my number 4, which is Kid Cudi with Man on the Moon 2, The Legend of Mr. Rager. Or I don't know how to pronounce it, but Kid Cudi is a very good rapper. Now, he raps purely about getting high and doing drugs and stuff. In the album, he has a song Marijuana, Mojo So Dope, this, but Kid Cudi is he's a very talented rapper, and I love him. My number 3, A Day to Remember, with What Separates Me from You. A Day to Remember, I don't know a person that doesn't like that. I've listened to people that like nothing but country, and you give them A Day to Remember, and all of a sudden they like it. It's A Day to Remember is a very good band. They have great acoustics, great screaming, great combinations, just great everything. A Day to Remember has always been bad. But What Separates Me from You is heavy but weak in a good way. They're thumbs up band. My number 2 is my favorite rapper, Mr. Marshall Mathers, Eminem. Now, Recovery is his turnaround from Relapse, the Slim Shady EP, Encore, the Eminem Show. All of those albums were about doing drugs, getting high, beating his wife, leaving his kids. It's all about horrible stuff. And the album was introduced with Love the Way You Lie, which was featuring Rihanna. And Rihanna, we all remember back at the Grammys last year, she didn't come because she was with Chris Brown, we all know the story about when he beat her. And the song was just very emotional when it came out, because it was right after all that stuff started happening. People were aware, everything. The song just hit the top 100 Billboard for weeks and weeks. Radio, it's still on the radio 6 months later. And it's a great song, great album. He did a song with Lil Wayne, No Love, Raw. He freaking out-raps the beat. Just keeps everything intact. The whole album is no longer about doing drugs and just doing this and bad things. It's about bringing himself back together, hence the name Recovery. He's recovering. He's done a fantastic job. Speaking of number 1, my number 1, now, anyone who knows me personally knows 6 months ago this probably would not have been my number 1. But recently, for the past 2 weeks, don't ask me why, I'm in love with this rapper. Now, he has been number 1 on almost every track, every hit, BET, Grammy nominee 11 times. Everything he has done has been fantastic. And for a while I was a hater of him. And I kind of regret it. He's a great rapper, great talent, just keeps everything together. He just got out of jail last month. I don't remember what he did, but he got arrested for, I think he did drugs or weapons or something, I don't know, something illegal. But with his album, Mr. Lil Wayne, with I Am Not a Human Being. Now, the album is, of course, typical Lil Wayne. Let's do drugs, let's kill people, let's blood gang, Young Money, all that shit. But normally I don't like all that shit, but this album, I love the song Bill Gates, I'm Not a Human Being, What's Wrong with Them, featuring Nicki Minaj. All those songs are great, just fantastic, and I can't think of a better album. It's just a great album. And for me, I think that would be my number 1 for 2010. It just came out right after the week before he was released, and it's just a well put together album, well put together everything. He did a great job on that album, and that would be my list for the top 10 albums of 2010. Peace.